Judy was an unbelievably talented math teacher. Students would call her Mama McVann because she was so committed to supporting them, teaching them, and encouraging them to learn the skills that they would need to be successful in math.
She was really like, when it came to personalized instruction and wanting to make sure that she knew every single thing about all of her kids, one of the first things she always did was ask for data and test scores on all of her new incoming students because she wanted to make sure she had them in the right place and was teaching them exactly what they needed to teach to their strengths. So she always cared so much about her kids and so much about their individualized and their personalized needs. So she did that all the time. That was always her focus, was teaching to each individual student.
She was so passionate about learning. The day before a test, you would find 25 or 30 kids in her room after school, kids that needed help, that extra boost to do well on a quiz or a test the next day. And she would get volunteers from the 8th grade, students who excelled, to come down and help out the 7th graders. She was just really passionate about teaching and learning and making sure that every kid learned. And she made sure that every kid did learn. She would chase kids down. She would pull them out of classes to come be with her, to review stuff for material for a test the next day.
She was always there for the kids. She was one of the first people to kind of pull together a cluster meeting to say, this kid needs help. What can we do to help out this kid? She was always the first one to get the ball rolling. She was very thoughtful to all the needs of the kids. I could never have asked for somebody better to work on a cluster with than that. She would always say, put your best foot forward. And she would go out of her way to make sure that the kids were making strides to become the best kid that they possibly could be and the best student that they possibly could be.
She just wanted everybody to do good in school. Whenever I needed help, she just told us to stay after on Thursdays, and a lot of kids stood after. Every time I stood after, even sometimes I got in trouble, she was always nice to me. And she gave us snacks and everything every time we stayed after. And everybody before tests, she helped us after. She used really good methods that everybody understood, and she actually had methods that you could choose from. Let's say division, there's long division and the regular division. For me, it was easier to do the regular division, but for other kids, long division was easier, a lot easier for them. And then that helped them got better grades.
You walk into her classroom, and it was an array of, posters that were supportive, that encouraged kids to learn, and just set a very positive tone for all her students. And she taught a wide variety of students, the very brightest to the students that really needed really detailed academic support. No matter what, every year her scores would show that her students made the most progress. And really, it was through her talents as a teacher and how she presented the material, using the computer, using, basic routine skills.
I just know that just talking about her presence and just how her voice booming through the hallways and through her classrooms and just her general presence in the classroom are a lot of the memories that I have. I'm fortunate enough to know Judy both as a teacher and outside of school, and know what you see is what you get with Judy. And when she would say, "It's all good," that was her phrase that she always used, "It's all good," regardless of whether it actually was good at the time. She was always just positive and upbeat and just always looked at the bright side and the positive side of everybody and everything.
She would always say, "It's all good." That was her thing. Things could be blowing up everywhere as a 6th grade class or a cluster could normally do, and she'd just look at the other teacher and goes, "Guys, it's all good. We've been here before, we've done this before, it's all good, let's keep moving forward." And that's what she would always say, "It's all good."
Just someone that you look forward to speaking with all the time. The conversation was always great. I knew Judy a little bit outside of school as well, so we had some great times together. She's a great family person and just one of my favorite teachers that I had the opportunity of working with here over the last 15 years.
Congratulations, Judy, on being honored for this award. It is well deserved, and you set the bar really high because you were such an exceptional, phenomenal teacher.
Congratulations for getting the George Peabody Award.